Round 16 event of this 2025 Volleyball World Beach Pro Tour season, and we've had some delicious quarter-final action. In the white tops, number 8 seeds Anastasija and Tina of Latvia get this quarter-final game underway against the surprise, maybe not the surprise package of the season, but a team that has burst.
Attack serving on Tina, because that then takes out the second ball option. So they've set their mark really early, but what a pick up. Anastasija on the run, the back set, beautifully delivered.
Tina Grodina, 2 apiece in this first race to 21. And that is some shot from Thamela. She's always been known as
Hands are a bit high, and then there's the opportunity for Latvia to exploit.
Yeah, that price she paid for going late and fast with the block. We'll see if Latvia fancy a go at her. Down the seam, picked off by Thamela. That's done very nicely indeed. Hit the way. Good work out of the net. It's a freebie. Have to use 3 touches, Brazil, but they use them effectively. And
she's not getting the receive, so this is good pressure.
Try and score your unsettable, so had to play it over, and it was a good read from Anastasija on that over on 1. So having repaired the damage, they find themselves 2 down again. Latvia in the white. Just got to keep going after this.
Just create a hitting window and doesn't find it.
That's Tina's strength. Putting up that huge block. The deflection, though, doesn't go their way, and Brazil. Good swing, really good swing. Sticking on Thamela. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And Tina has finally got her range on the block.
Afterwards as well, because it certainly is the most stunning of locations.
There you go. Good advice from former World Tour player Denise Austin. Well, touch is still coming here for Latvia. Brazil makes this one. Not the best pass from Tina, but she just got power to burn, so she can get out of trouble with a shot like that.
It delivers such an exquisite set.
Superb. So many. Away we go then with set number 2. Latvia lead. It's not a comfortable lead by any means. Now, can they just take a Victoria clearly carrying an injury? But it's Thamela that Latvia have generally served at. Good stab dig. Is it going to work? It does work. Priceless from Anastasija. And
you need development alongside you, what we saw with Marta Menegatti alongside Valentina Gstaad. Definitely like that tag teaming, Teo, sort of giving the experience to the younger person. Marie-Claire Stoklova alongside Markita Svodzilova. They've definitely had a good breakthrough tournament.
Yeah, just
from Thamela.
2 points is still a handy lead. Wow, that's outside the envelope.
From the replay.
Shank pass, Victoria tested. Tina can't clamp it, but gets a swing on it. That's brilliant from Victoria. Now can Brazil steal this? No. And the problem that they have is a lot of energy was invested in that point.
Do the work.
Comeback is complete. 11-all. Latvia have got to do it all again. 12 apiece. Thamela to serve and rush the net. Well, they're working Anastasija pretty hard at the moment, Brazil. She responds well there.
Get a few plus points.
Wow.
The hitting windows are becoming smaller, and the defense then becomes easier for Brazil.
Good pull. Nice from Thamela. Anastasija straight into the net, completely mistimes that. They get away with it. And they might win the point. They do win the point. Power from Tina to finish at 14-all, and that celebration to the crowd tells you plenty. If I shouted like that at the end of a rally like that, I'd pass out. Testament to the fitness of these players, straight on with it. And that's power in response, and Brazil are looking more and more settled in this match.
Up a nice post, just explaining her injury and what's happening, and just put a nice shout out to the fans, just to let them know what's going on.
Good cut inside the block. Latvia, it always felt like this game was going to have to get done in 3, let's be honest. And Brazil are doing a very good job of managing the lead. Instant Portuguese translation for the card. Yeah, there we go. Throw down is 3 set points then for Brazil to take it all the way. Straight down the middle again to Victoria by Tina on the option. And the straight down the middle shot from Victoria isn't defended in return. 21-17, it's 1-all. We go into the tiebreaker.
Brilliant defense. Victoria was just sitting.
Here we go. The race to 15 points then to decide who goes through to the semi-finals here at the Elite 16 in Gstaad. It's Anastasija and Tina, the Latvian duo seeded 8 in the main draw, up against the surprise package of this season. Thamela and Victoria have taken over as the #1 Brazilian team in the absence of Ana Paula and Duda. Managed a couple of tournament victories, but they're having to play for their lives here in Switzerland, and it's a short serve, easy pass, easy option.
Such a good control.
Got enough of it. Nice rescue. And Latvia nearly caught napping there. But the response down that middle part of
to make sure it hits the floor fast.
Pressure on Tina. Block is excellent from Thamela, well recovered. And that one is bang on the baseline. Precision, just as they did in set number 2. Brazil are closing the gap. Very, very important side out, that one for Latvia.
Rex, nice play from Latvia.
Brazil haven't given anything away for free for a while, but now they oblige. Much. Yeah, still feeling it, but getting the job done.
Power, it came to the body, and it was an easy control for Brazil.
And the same shot is returned by Latvia.
Service line. They just need to keep ticking the scoreboard over, but they've got to be careful if Brazil go hard.
Thamela forces it through. You can tell she's running on fumes right now.
One clean shot from the serve.
Goes from the floor. Races the long way into the net and gets a pretty decent touch on that, but not enough.
Exactly what Thamela was doing. Took the point home.
Straightforward pass. Thamela chops it inside the block, and Brazil is solid pass. Anastasija can see the whole court and just drills it past. 2 match points, 2 semi-final points for the Latvian duo. Well, they tried something a little different. Thamela wasn't falling for it. And now, Latvia, she's got a long run to the net. Serve floated deep. Tina takes it down the middle and smacks it cross court and off the block of Victoria. They tried something different there, Brazil. They were certainly gassed at the end of that match. And Latvia bring it home in 3. 15-13, Tina and Anastasija book their place in the Gstaad semi-finals.